Hey guys, so I just wanted to show you that I got pin mail this week. It's been a while since I've gotten some decent pin mail, but this one is out of this world. I'm gonna save the best for last because I think that's what everybody does. And I'll start off with something like I think that is pretty cool. This was my first package. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't show you my address. Here we go. This was a Peter Pan collection that I was thrilled to get. Oh, Tink. Everybody loves Tink. So first, I have this Tink calendar from 2002. Am I right? I am. Oh, sometimes I'm better than I even know. So this seller decided to sandwich baggie all of the pins because they didn't have the little Ziplocs. Let me give you a tidbit of knowledge. You can go to your Dollar Trees. I believe 99 only carries them. If you have a Daiso Japan nearby or in your county, definitely Daiso to get those little Ziploc baggies. I've even seen Walmart carry them in their craft aisle, and they're a little bit thicker than a sandwich baggie, especially these, and they will protect the pins a lot better. So our second one is this Pixie Pop, which is, I want to say circa maybe 2004 or 5 from Disney World. And then I was actually at this event. It's one of the first events that Disney had at Disney World. This was the Tinkerbell Pin Celebration 2002. It's a limited edition. Oh, limited release. This was the completer pin for the map series. We also have from the map, let's see, limited edition 2500, the Tinkerbell. And I think this one's hysterical because her eyebrows are so black and crazy. I don't know which Disney artist did this, but whoa, she's got eyebrows for days. Next is one that's really common and oh, bummer. So this is why I prefer to wrap mine a little bit better because pins can get bent in shipping. So that's what's happened with this one most likely. Or else the seller sent it to me this way and didn't bother to tell me. But it's one of the first Tinkerbell cutouts. So this will end up being one of my zonks. It's gonna be a Tinkerbell with bent knock knees, we'll call her. I love this. This is from the 2001, I believe 2001. They were the magical musical moments, and this is the wonderful world of Disney with Tink on the TV. Followed by yet another Tink. Can you believe it? And this is from the first starter pack. It came with a lanyard and 3 others. This is the Tink Star. And the last one for this package is the 2002 Very Merry Christmas Party. This was back when they still had Osborne's Spectacle of Lights, which was phenomenal. I loved that. She's really pretty in this one. All right, so Carl, my handy dandy helper, is going to give you an up-close look at these little beauties while I get the next package lined up and ready to go. All right, so now we're back with my second package, which has 80 pins. I probably am not going to give you a close-up of all of them because that might bore you out of your minds, especially because not all of these are all that hot. But there were some treasures in here that I found that I could not resist, including this top one, Daisy. This is a Disney Auctions exclusive. and she is a limited edition of 1,000. There's also the Tinkerbell on the block, which is from the Walt Disney Classics. It came in part of a box set. This super old Evil Queen, TK Melton is going to flip for this little beauty. She might have a fight for that one. Ursula at the bottom is from a Walt Disney World event that is also, is that Pin Celebration? Pin Celebration 2002 as well. And the clouds were a mystery tin back when Disney did tins rather than boxes. They were really cute. They would be 2 or 5 pins per tin. There's our first batch, and now we've got some randoms, and I fell in love with so many of these. Like this super old Disney Store Cruella. The It's a Girl mini, which still has its star pin. Super hard to find with the star. Usually that star is lost because of its size. It's smaller than the pin back. This is a promotional pin that was given away with the video when you pre-ordered 102 Dalmatians. Oh, here's another one. Poor packaging. Throwing everything in means that your pin, it can also break off of the post. So this one has broken clean off the post. Such a bummer that they didn't individually wrap and put everything nice in a package. Definitely gonna let him know that one is there. Submarine Voyage Donald. This one is super cute. I say super way too much, but that's just my word. Erin uses amazing and I use super. Oh, this one's fun. Anything with Walt Disney just makes me happy. One of the first dangles to be released by Disney were the giant castle dangles. They were the hot air balloons. This is the Tinkerbell, as you can see. I believe these came out around 2001, somewhere in that area. They retailed for $12. So back then, that was the most expensive pin that was available. If this were released nowadays, it would definitely be a $17. I think it's yellow. Get to some better ones here. Here's a cutie from Paris featuring Minnie Mouse. This was from the Art Classics convention. It was an expo that was just, that was the giveaway pin completer for that expo. These were a series of pins of the Fab Five throughout the lands. Here is the matching Mickey dangle with the star intact. This is back in the days when Disney sold pins with metal backings, and all pin collectors decided they were going to start using the generic round circle rubber backs, and Disney finally changed their game and went to rubber. And a few more oldies. I'll just let you take a quick look. You want to scan around. So that was our first bag of 40. Nothing too spectacular, but I wasn't going after crazy, awesome, expensive. I was trying to find affordable pins that I could put in the live sale, because you guys know I love to be affordable. Here is my second round of 40 pins, including one of my favorite Star Wars pins, Silent Night, Jedi Knight. I always giggle when I see that one. It hasn't been around in forever. Now this one I believe is from one of the Hallmark type stores that you find in Florida. They're different collector stores. I know a lot of you guys see pins sold at Targets. They are licensed Disney pins. They just don't come on a black card the way that the Disney parks pins do. And Happy Halloween Goofy. Here's a fun one. For all you Villains collectors, here's an older limited edition Cruella with her super awesome car. Oh, we have another owie. This one did not get individually bagged, so that's another thing I would definitely recommend. Please try and remember to individually bag all of your pins, because especially dangles will break so easily. Oh, here's what it came off of. So evidently he couldn't find a bag big enough for this and just sent it, and it broke in transit, I'm sure, because I'm sure he wouldn't have sold a broken pin. This one is also from the Art Classics Peter Pan convention. It flips from one side to the other, and although I can't flip it right now, I'll see. You can probably get a little peek of Captain Hook inside there. This is one of the first flippers that they did. I have a couple more. Worthy of note would most likely be this Fantasia in the middle. It's an older Japan Disney store. Came out in the early 2000s. I believe they were a limited edition of 2,500, and it's the theater series, along with some other random Disney pins. Most of these are from the same era, early 2000s. And again, some more early 2000 Disney pins. Looks like this bottom one is a Paris exclusive. It is, and it's a limited edition of 900. It is individually back stamped, numbered on the back. Number 294.
64.
That's what I said, 264. That's kind of cool how Paris does that. So this is our booty. Oh goodness, look at this old Japan Disney Store mini. Somebody's gonna be so happy getting this one at this time of year. Which leads me to my final package, which I'm gonna let you enjoy opening with me. The piece de resistance. They bubble wrapped each individual pin and sent it priority mail in a box. Granted, there are only 7 pins in this box, and it was $1,000. So it was a little scary buying it, but it was totally worth it when I did the math. And the first one that I cut open was that, bam, it's the Judy Hopps Profile Heroine. Absolutely stunning. I really have never had my hands on anything this expensive. Well, it's probably been a good 15, 16 years since pins were this golden and I could afford them. So we've got Judy and Merida. Now, all of these pins are valued at least $100 or more. As far as I remember, the Judy is around $400 all by herself, which is absolutely bonkers. But I'm really hoping to take these to the Acme event next weekend and to use them to trade to get a bunch of lower end pins. That's my ultimate goal. Oh yeah, check it out, Moana. They're so glorious. I can't wait to take my pin mail picture of this and post it on Instagram. Because right now I feel like I'm totally one of the cool kids. You know, all the 20-something-year-olds who go to the Mickey's of Glendale and soda fountain and they're in it just to flip the pins and make a quick buck. I kind of feel like them because I have something that they want. Elsa. I'm like shaking. I'm so excited about this package. Never have I ever bought this many pins at secondary market prices just for trading. I think that's bonkers. I don't know what I was thinking, but it was such a good deal. I mean, you're probably thinking $1,000 is not a good deal, but it really was. Here's Jessie. A funny thing about Jessie, as you guys will notice under her arm down here, Disney miscolored it, and she has a, is that a white? Oh, it's under her arm. You can see the yellow in her vest doesn't continue on around to the side of her body, right above my fingernail there. And every pin was the same way. They miscolored it and made it white instead of yellow. So it was kind of like an automatic zonk. I don't know why, if they were all like that. It shouldn't be a zonk, but a lot of pin traders called her a zonk for that. Our next one, that's 5. Here's number 6. We have Anna. So these are a limited edition of 250. They are from Mickey's of Glendale. It's the Walt Disney Imagineering cast exclusive store. They're normally released as a surprise, only available to cast members who drive out to Burbank to get them and wait in crazy long lines, and then they get really lucky and they're able to buy 1 set per cast member. They are not allowed to resell them, so usually they end up trading them to friends. Sometimes they do sell them through friends. Here is Mrs. I. She's probably the most affordable in the whole batch. There are my 7 profiles in a row. I hope you enjoy them as much as I do. I'm not going to have them long because I cannot sit on them. Hopefully I'll see you at the Acme event. Remember, I'm looking to trade for high-end limited or low-end limited edition, high edition sizes. I want lots and lots of them so that I can have a bunch of $20 pins instead of one $200 pin. I'm thankful that you guys are watching. Please make it a point to subscribe if you can. Aaron is really trying to get that subscriber number up as high as he can. He wants to be famous like Dan TDM and 8-Bit Ryan. We call Aaron 8-Bit Aaron now. So we'll see you again real soon, and I hope you have an awesome Disney day.